Okay, this is Synoptic, and I'm doing commentary for Rome Total War. I'm playing as Carthage, using 7 Sacred Band Spearmen, 5 Sacred Band Cavalry, 3 Longshield Cavalry, and a Peasant unit. My opponent Betsy is using 5 Royal Pikemen, 6 Archers, and 5 Companion Cavalry. And noticing all the way he's set up, it's pretty much just to attack a campo. So he's already shifting his units to his archers to the left. I'm not going to move yet, because noticing all those tags he has, I'm assuming he does some attacking. So I'm going to let him make the first move. And in moving as if his opponent was an attacker, he probably didn't assume I was going to attack right back at him. So as he's moving his men out, he's actually protecting these archers with all his companions, but I sprung out when I thought it was most vulnerable. I'm going to rout 2 archers in pretty much a single blow, and I'm going to cause a very big cavalry fight, as you can see here. I'm going to pull out and then send some of my spearmen in the way. At the same time, I'm going to mount an assault on these temporarily separated pikes. So it was very quick in the maneuver. I tried to hammer and anvil, but he sprung out another companion from the initial fight to close this unit off, so my hammer and anvil was halted. And I've also tried another unit to get in there. So this cavalry fight is extremely fierce, probably a pretty big one. But still, I'm routing some of his companions, because even as he shot some of my hammer and anvils down, I'm creating new ones. So at this point, I've started to attack his main body. I've routed those 3 companions in that initial fight. I started to hammer and anvil his units, but he's also going to hammer and anvil me. So we're both attacking each other very aggressively. He has these royal pikes here. He was very quick to turn these units around. I was initially going to charge them, but every time I got close, he turned around. So here I'm getting hammer and anviled. So this is double hammer and anvil. You can see right here, it's a very big mess. And at the same time, I'm trying to scramble my phalanx, my spearmen. So I'm losing my pikes, and I'm losing he's losing his spikes, and I'm losing my spearmen. Notice my cavalry just here. Every time I get too close, he'll turn them around, so I'm kind of confused as to what I'm supposed to do. I don't usually come against that in my limited time playing this. But regardless, his companions are destroying my Sacred Band. He's going to try and kill my cavalry at the same time, but that allows me to do counterattacks. As you can see here with the long shield, I'm going to hammer and anvil him. That's going to rout all his companions in one go. And every time I do a recharge, even if he's not facing that way at the time, he'll eventually turn his way around, which will destroy my cavalry. And also note that he still has 4 archers left. Okay, at this point he's lost his general, but I'm going to lose mine not too far from now. I've already sent some of my cavalry to shut these archers down, but it won't be enough. And with my remaining cavalry, I'm making sure his companions don't come back, because they're a major threat at this point. And one thing I've noticed in the game was every time he turns his pikes around, he incurs a lot of losses on his side from my spears. Too big as mine.
He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
So at this point, I've found that I don't have to charge his men anymore. I can just run right next to them, which will make him turn around, but he'll have no one to stab with his pikes if I just run next to them. So as you see here, they're just routing on their own as he turns around. So there goes all his pikes. So it took me forever to find out how to destroy it, but eventually I did. So all that's left now are his archers. And I just chase those down with my remaining units, and eventually he'll just admit defeat. That was a close battle where both people attacked each other. Good game to Hell, Loki, LEG, Betsy. Now in this battle I'm using Seleucid Empire with 6 Silver Shield Pikemen, 4 Archers, a Peasant unit, 3 Cataphracts, 3 Companions, and a Greek Cavalry unit. My opponent, Mr. Fire, playing as a House of Scipii, is using 4 Roman Archers, 2 Archer Auxilia, a Peasant unit, 3 Praetorian Cavalry, 1 Roman Cavalry, 5 Urban Cohorts, and a Legionary First Cohort. And again, this is going to be a battle where we both attack each other. And the funny thing is, we both have a Peasant unit. So we're just going to be shooting at each other's peasants. I'm going to try not to, but he has Archer Auxilia who shoot further. So he's gonna win hands down in the range fight. If you've ever seen bomb fights, this is the Rome Total War version, and I lose. Hardcore. So the complete range superiority, I have to be the one attacking. So I'm going to engage with my pikes, and straight away I'm going to start flanking with my horses. And I notice a small gap here, I'm going straight for it. So any small thing I see, I'm just going to attack it. But he's also going to spring out a whole bunch of units to stop my cavalry. He used the Praetorian here to cope stop my companion, and right now they're getting smashed. But I'm going to maneuver my cavalry to flank and hammer and anvil. I'm doing the same thing with my cataphracts on this side. So while I'm engaging here, he's faring quite well, but he's also sending units out again to stop my cavalry, because they're the major threat. I have a Greek here, Greek cavalry here. There's a tiny gap, and I exploited that. So all the while I send up my archers. I don't have much left of them, but they're firing away. So at this point I've eliminated all his cavalry. So I'm currently chasing them down, and I'm going to exit. Oh wait, my mistake, he still has 2 units. And what I do here is I run away, because noticing he kept sending out units to specifically attack my cavalry, they have no chance. So I'm going to drag units out. And what happens here is his main body is going to collapse. So I'm going to send up all these men and finish up whatever is left behind. And that's 2 open cohorts and a legionary first cohort. But he notices quick enough and he starts sending men back. So all my cavalry, a lot of them are up here still. This way I can kill the stragglers and pull units back. So he has some open cohorts all the way back over here. A long way away from the fight back here. So these cohorts are being surrounded. This is a very good move too by my opponent. In the last second he pulled back. I was just waiting for him to charge into my phalanx, but he still pulled out in time. Saved that unit for some further attacks. But now that this unit is pulled out, I'm going to start attacking the inevitable flanking charges by the units I pulled out. Now he's flanking me with his Praetorians. But at this point my cavalry's come back, so I'm attacking whatever's left of his cavalry that wasn't sent back, and I'm going to hammer and anvil him. So we're surrounding each other again. There's an archer here, archer auxiliary, doing some very close range shooting. I just charge him now. So there's 2 fights happening now. In both of them, I'm surrounding my opponent. There's not much of a chance. He's got a Praetorian here. He's going to send it out as he realizes there's no hope for this unit. And back here, this fight continues with all my phalanxes right in his face. Out goes that Praetorian. That allows me to follow him.
The enemy general flees! Press forward so that the spirit of it.
So there's only really one small gap here at this point, and I'm going to exploit that to its fullest. Firstly, it's going to charge those units, then continue to charge the rest. I also have more silver shields coming in now.
Heroic victory,
so
worthy of Greek soldiers.
Things completely surrounded. Those open cohorts couldn't really stand a chance anymore. And that was a good game. Another attacking video, another nice close battle. Very good game to mystify. Thanks for watching.